today I'm going to be showing you how to properly pack and ship a perishable item, especially in the summertime. So I went ahead and got some of these kits right here. I got this off of Amazon. They were very inexpensive. So this is actually a small. I also went ahead and purchased some large ones just in case, but they come just like this. Now, as you can see, these do not have the thick styrofoam that you might be used to, but these are only meant for really going for 24 hours. So you definitely want to be using next day shipping to get there. And I'm going to be shipping from Florida to Oklahoma. So I need my frozen product, which are my smoked Gouda turkey meatballs, packed down. I want them to be ready to receive, and I do not want them to spoil in this heat. I'm putting my box together. And the key is you want to make sure that you're using good tape. Remember, your product is going to go a long way and you don't want it falling out the bottom. So I'm going to tape mine all the way up. Just like that. You can never have too much tape, especially here on the bottom. Taping it up. Put this thermal covering. It actually goes down into your kit as well. This did come with it, so it should look just like this. And hours ago, I soaked these. Now this is not dry ice, these are ice packs. So I soaked them in water and then I froze them. So you need to make sure that you use these and you freeze them for at least 6 to 10 hours. Because remember, your product is going a very long way. I'm gonna put these down at the bottom. I want my thing packed down with ice. Okay, and now I've got my product here. So since I'm sending this over to my co-packer, I do have raw food here. So this is the raw meat. And then I also have my cooked meatballs. I'm going to put this all down in here. And as you can see, everything's fitting in there just nicely. And it's not very heavy. I have more room to pack it down with ice. This brand, or this style rather, so I can cut them just like this. Just cut them up, and now I can put smaller pieces and pack it around my product just like that. So I'm going to keep packing and packing and packing. So I have my package all nice and taped up. It's not moving. There's nothing shaking around, and so it is ready to ship. Now, speaking of shipping, I want you to remember this. So I'm going to be using FedEx. And the last pickup for FedEx is 6 o'clock, at least in my area. So I recommend that you check your area. But in my area, it is 6 o'clock. So what you don't want to do, and I know from experience, is run out there and get ready to ship in the middle of the day. And what's going to happen is your product's going to sit there. So you want to keep your product frozen for as long as possible. So I'm not going to get mine delivered to FedEx until 5:30. Then it's going to be picked up, and I'm keeping it frozen as long as humanly possible. So that is just one thing to remember. A perishable item, it is important to note that it's going to be a little expensive. So just get ready for that. But there are ways that you can cut costs, especially if you are prepared to do that type of shipping. So again, these kits are inexpensive, and it's one thing that you notice is that it's not thick. This is going to take care of the weight. So when you go to FedEx or UPS, wherever you go, they're going to be measuring it, and then they're going to be thinking about the weight and how far it has to go. Well, I can't help how far it has to go, but I can start to think about how much my packaging weighs and the size of it. So again, this is a small box here. I was able to put a couple of pounds of meatballs in here along with the ice pack. So you got to account for that as well. These are things that are going to cut down on your shipping. So again, think about the size. Again, this is why I did these type of kits instead of the ones with that thick foam. That thick foam, it's very good if you don't need it to get there immediately. But that is going to be a larger box, and it is also going to add to your weight. Me, I'm about to be, what do they say? If it fits, it ships. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Again, I'm going to be getting my item to FedEx around 5:30 so I can keep it frozen as long as possible.